Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel. Liverpool 2, Bologna nil. It feels a bit comfortable on the scoreline. It was anything but comfortable. But please do let me know your thoughts of the game in the comments section and live chat as well. And yeah, some very interesting results tonight. I've got to say, in the Champions League, some very interesting results as well. But as we all always know, please do remember to hit that like button. Please do remember to hit that subscribe button as well, and yeah, share the stream as well for anyone else to come in and watch this channel as well. So yeah, Liverpool 2, Bologna nil. Starting 11 was pretty much what I think we expected. I think it was pretty much what we expected. Obviously, it was going to be Alisson and goal, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, and Robertson, and then Gravenberch, Mac Allister, Szoboszlai. And then I think it was maybe a question mark over who's going to play striker. And obviously, it was Diaz, Salah, and obviously Nunes played tonight as well. So that was a very interesting selection from Arne Slot. And I've got to say, I think we have to look at the game as a whole. I think we had some good periods in that game. There were some very nervy periods in that game. I think Bologna should be basically saying to themselves they're in a false position in Serie A. There's no way that they are the 13th best team right now in Italy, because I thought they gave a good account of themselves, and they'll give teams some hard games. They'll give some teams very hard games as well. And look, we have to say that tonight was a very good win, especially with some of these results that are coming in. As well, we will get into that. We'll get into everything, but let me get into the chat. Let me get into the chat. It's nice to see you all again. Kid Junior, amazing. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. Hello, Elevator. Hello, Douglas in chat. Hello. Hope you're well. Hello, John. Hope you're good as well. Well, come on. It's just taking a bit of time. Taking a bit of time to get on the old screen there. Hi, John. Hope you're well. Elevator says, "What a day! Villa beat Bayern, Leo beat Real Madrid. Yes, Benfica smack Atletico Madrid, and also Juventus winning 3-2 against Leipzig. Yeah, fantastic result for Aston Villa. Let me just say that now. I mean, first time in 40 odd years they've been back in the Champions League, the old European Cup. That is a famous result tonight. Very amazing result. Beating the Bayern Munich is a fantastic result, and obviously Lille as well beating Real Madrid was a fantastic result as well. So very happy to say that. You've got to say so. Very well done to obviously Villa, Lille. Yeah, Benfica smacking Atletico Madrid. Was that 4-0 in the end? I think it was 4-0 or 4-1. I did see that, and obviously Juventus winning 3-2 against Leipzig. I think Leipzig were twice ahead in that game, and obviously Juventus came back and won that. So very well done. Very well done to Juventus as well. Hello, Jade. Hope you're well. I thought Slot went too strong with the lineup tonight, considering we have a game Saturday lunchtime. Thought more rotation. I've got to be honest. I was a bit surprised. It wasn't more rotation. Obviously you can look at the game on Saturday, and yes, that is a very big game. Crystal Palace away is a very tough game, to say the very least. But I think you've got to say that it was bold. It was very good, and yeah, some very good performances tonight. Shobo, I think you've got to mention him. I think he's had a bit of criticism recently. Thought tonight his covering back was very good. And yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it as well. Bologna played very well today. Could easily have gotten a result. They had taken their chances. Yeah, they were dangerous. They were very dangerous. Obviously, they had Orsolini on the right hand side and Doy, who I can vaguely remember from the Euros. I don't know if anyone else remembers Ndoye, but I do seem to remember he did play for Switzerland. I think in the Euros. I think he scored against Germany actually as well. So yeah, he was dangerous. Freuler in the midfield as well. Yeah, obviously it was a good result tonight. Good result tonight because also where's Manchester United? I can't find them in the UEFA Champions League. Oh wait, yes, yes, indeed, they've got their game against Porto tomorrow. Then they go to Villa Park. I mean, going to Villa Park at the moment is very, very tough. Very, very tough as well. Had to be Duran with a goal. Absolutely, absolutely. When I saw like the sort of the score come up, I thought, right, Villa have scored. It's either going to be Ollie Watkins or John Duran. John Duran seems to be their David Fairclough at the moment. He just seems to be scoring for fun when he comes off the bench. So very, very well done to John Duran. Fantastic result for Aston Villa. Absolutely fantastic. Unai Emery has done a magnificent, magnificent job there. To say the very least. Hello, John. I'm good, thank you. Yes, I'm very, very well, thank you. Very, very good to be back live because it has been a while. It has been a while. And obviously, I do mean to obviously try these whenever I can as well. But obviously with the little one as well, and obviously, yeah, it's difficult. It is very, very difficult. But James Dunlop, good evening, sir. Hope you're well. Yeah, I hope you're well. I've been impressed with how Slot has got you guys playing. 8 wins out of his first 9 games. First ever Liverpool manager to do that. So another record broken tonight. Mo Salah has scored in the last 5 straight European games at home. So that's another record as well. Yeah, like Mo Salah's goal was fantastic as well. But then again, he was very, very good for the first goal as well. But yes, I've been very impressed with how Slot has been playing as well. Oh, so this UEFA Champions League is wide open for everyone to win. Bayern Munich, Bayern, Real Madrid, and Man City are all vulnerable. I would say so. I would say so. I think what this new format has kind of shown, ladies and gentlemen, I think you can kind of agree with me, is that the new format has got more teams scoring goals. It's more attacking. It's more fluent. It's more teams will score goals in this league phase. So I think if you have to look at it, it's a very, very good idea. It is a very, very good idea. Bigger Douglas, a fantastic start in the Champions League. Philip, absolutely, my friend. It was a very, very good start, to say the very, very least. Gary's hello, Gary. Hope you're well. Tell you, Dougie, 2-0, 12 points to play for. Liverpool will get 12 points, keeping them top of the Prem. Yes, I absolutely agree. Leipzig next, and then it's the Leverkusen game, and then Real Madrid. And they've just lost tonight, so yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. After this international break is where our season really starts. We have a lot of tough games coming up. Yeah, the run after the international break is hellish, but there are games coming in and around thick and fast. You've got to say. As well. Massive congratulations to Villa being Bayern Munich. Villa Park was rocking. I would not be too surprised to say that, James. It is a magnificent result for Aston Villa. And obviously, if there are any Villa fans who are obviously coming in, yeah, fantastic result for you guys. Fantastic result, definitely, as well. Villa just beat Bayern. They will absolutely spank those Mang boys who can't even beat 20. I think they'll be in it for a rude awakening on Sunday. I really do. I also hope Mac Allister is okay because I saw the game and it looked like he was hurt. Yeah, was it a challenge from Abisher? I think that looked a really bad one. I think he's lucky. I think he's very, very lucky that he didn't connect with Mac Allister very, very much because I think if he did, then I think there would have been probably a red as well. I will say we have started well, but all it takes is one injury to someone like Gravenberch or Van Dijk, and if any of them get injured, I think we will struggle. Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. So yeah, going into the game, obviously the first goal from Mac Allister, fantastic play. This one was Gravenberch to Nunes to Salah, who picks out Mac Allister with a magnificent ball into the into the mixer, and yeah, Mac Allister couldn't miss. He was literally almost standing on the goal line. Almost, it was a very, very good finish there as well. And obviously 1-0, that was very, very good because I think we started well. I think that was the main thing I took from the sort of the first sort of 10, 15 minutes. We started really, really well, really on the front foot. And obviously there is no more special nights than at Anfield on a European night. Always is a special place to go to. Um, I think we really really well in that first sort of 10-15 minutes, and then obviously what happened after that. Bologna came back into that game. I think on another day they probably have another couple of goals. I think Alisson was very very good today. Um, I'm not even going to mention the referee because I could be here all day about that. But look, I think you have to give credit to Bologna. That's only their second Champions League game. I think it's their second Champions League game. They are a good side, and I said at the start, why are they 13th in Serie A? I know they've had the struggle. I know they've obviously the manager have obviously Vincenzo Italiano coming in, and it was Diego Motta going to Juve, but they should never be. They should never, ever, ever, ever be in 13th place. Atalanta are quite down there as well, so it just goes to show that if you have a bad start to the season, then you can really really get up for Europe. And I think Bologna and I think Atalanta are two sides that are showing that as well. But look, I've got to say Bologna in that first half, they could have had a couple. Ndoye hit the post. I think Ndoye was very very impressive tonight. Orsolini obviously. I think Ndoye had another shot that hit the crossbar, deflected off Canate and off the crossbar. Obviously, Alisson had a couple of saves to make as well. Yeah, it was a bit of a nervy first half, I've got to say. But then we kind of slowed the game down again and sort of played at our pace in that first half. And I think what I will say, I thought the referee was really really bad tonight. Yeah, very very fussy with the old yellow cards. Yeah, I mean the tackle that Van Dijk gets booked rightly. I think he gets booked rightly, but Canati and I can't remember the Bologna defender's name, but they got booked at a corner. Um, just fussy. Like I get you want to take control of a game, and I get you want to like put a marker down. But I felt he was so fussy. I felt he was so fussy tonight. And there was another yellow card, I think, in the second half. Tsimikas wins the ball cleanly and gets a yellow. Just no. Robbo got booked as well. It's just honestly, I just felt he was a very very whiny bitch tonight, to say the very very least. Yeah, apologies. I didn't mean to say that, but yeah, I've got to say that referee was abysmal tonight. And he would fit really really well into the Premier League. He would fit really really well into the Premier League. Let me just say that. So obviously, for half time going 1-0, happy to go in at 1-0 because they could have easily been 1-1. They could have easily had a couple of goals in there as well. They were a very very good side. They were a very good side in that first half, and then second half again kind of was a bit of a second sort of the similar pattern to the sort of the first half, where Bologna did actually start to sort of come back into the game, and we had to rely on Alisson tonight. We had to rely on Alisson a few times to save us, and I think it was the safest thing to say that he did. He did definitely save us. But yeah, I think you've got to say that second half probably better than the first as well, and we do get that second goal, and again it was fantastic play from Soboslai, Gravenberch. Wow, Salah. I mean, I am loving his new celebration. I don't know if anyone's seen this, but it's obviously the bow and arrow. That was fantastic strike. He had one I think in the second half of the game where it kind of just went wide. So he was kind of he was just aiming to get his aim right, and that was a fantastic finish, to say the very very least. But again, they kept on attacking, and I've got to say, I know Canati was on a yellow card, and I know that Van Dijk was on a yellow card as well. But I thought them two in the second half were very, very good. And let me just say, Ryan Gravenberch is a completely different player under Arne Slot. Arne Slot has just unleashed him, completely unleashed him. And look, I always knew he was a good player from his time at Ajax, from obviously Bayern Munich as well. But tonight, that was just fantastic. His balance, going past players like they weren't there. His upper body shape. It was just all amazing from Ryan Gravenberch. So let me get back into the chat. Let me get back in the chat 'cause I've just seen there is a load of comments coming in. I see. Elevator says, "I'm so happy for Aston Villa, and I hope their fans are absolutely enjoying themselves." Yeah, absolutely. I hope they're enjoying themselves too, to say the very, very least. James says that Gravenberch is really picking up good form. Looks a player. He has been fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I would even argue. I know Diaz is going to get the plaudits. I know Salah will get the plaudits as well. He is right up there for our best player so far. Gravenberch. He has been just unbelievable. Not sure who got man of the match tonight. If anyone lets me know who got man of the match, because I wouldn't be surprised if Gravenberch was one of them to get the man of the match. Probably Salah, maybe was a goal and assist as well. But Gravenberch tonight, sensational, really, really good. Also, that Salah goal was an absolute banger. It was a very good goal. It was a very, very good goal as well. Roby One Kenobi, hello, mate. Yes, you will have better nights. You will have better nights. I'm glad to see someone had a better night than us tonight. All I can say is well done, Leo. Yeah, fantastic result for Leo. You've got to say that was a very, very good result for Leo. Definitely a really good result. James, Elevator and James having a wee chat. James, no, I think Slot him because last season under Klopp he did struggle. I would say he struggled. I think it was more of the fact that he was probably playing in a sort of a more attacking sort of position. But I think this defensive position now that he's been given is really what he is about, and I think he is doing very, very well. My only sort of worry now is I just hope he just doesn't get overplayed. I think that's the one thing I want to not see is him getting overplayed. You know, play him in the Premier League, play him in the Champions League, but League Cup. I know we've got Brighton in the next round, but give other players like Endo a chance. Give sort of Curtis Jones a chance, because you don't want to overplay these players. You certainly don't want to overplay these players. So yeah, I think Gravenberch has been amazing though. He really, really has. The ref was a joke. Canati getting a yellow card for that was a joke. Yeah, as I've said, he was a fussy wee man tonight. Fussy man. The ref really, really it was. As well. He's still a young lad, Elevator, but I think slow still suits him. Yeah, I think 22. Is he 22? Gravenberch, so still got a lot of years in him. Definitely, he is doing very, very well. Doing very, very well. Serie A is one of the most competitive leagues in the world. It certainly is. It certainly is. And you look at that tonight as well. As I've said, Bologna should not be in 13th position, but it just goes to show that a new manager, a new sort of system, it is kind of showing at the moment they're, where you'd have to say. But no, very, very well done to Bologna, and I think they'll do well. They'll do well this season. Absolutely, I agree. Says Elevator. Yeah, look, I think you've got to say that ref was not the best. Not the best. Almost our whole back four got a yellow card. Yeah, exactly. I think Trent was the only one that didn't get a yellow card. As well, but obviously keeping himself fresh for the weekend, to say the very least. Bikima, the man who got booted. Bikima. There we go. There we go as well. Hi, Luca. Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. I actually turned on the Villa game almost immediately after this game ended, and Martinez made an amazing save at the end of the match. He's a top keeper. He is a top keeper, Martinez. Sometimes, but then again, you've got to say that sometimes his antics can annoy people. You would have to say, but it was a very, very good night for Aston Villa. as well. He just still not affecting Salah, still scoring with fun. Yeah, he's been fantastic this season so far. He really, really has. This is why we can't let him leave for Saudi. However, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Salah leaves for Saudi. I honestly don't. I know that there's going to be people over in Saudi wanting Mohamed Salah, but let's be honest with ourselves. I don't think he is wanting to be going to Saudi. His family are happy in Liverpool. He's happy in Liverpool. His kids are happy in Liverpool. I just don't see a way that Mo Salah leaves for Saudi. I just can't see it. I just cannot see it at the moment. I think he'll get a contract. I hope he gets a contract extension. I really, really do, because I think he should finish his career at Liverpool. But then again, we don't know. We don't know what happens. This is why we need to make signings. Fatigueness kicks in and players pick up injuries. Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully we'll get obviously January signings in the door. But as I've said, don't play Gravenberch in like the League Cup or FA Cup. Obviously in the latter stages, then yeah, maybe. But yeah, just keep him fresh. Because like, I'm being honest. I know we are going for like all sort of Premier League. I know we'll probably say that yes, that would be an absolute bonus. But for me, the Champions League has always been the one to go for this season. League Cup, we could easily go for that, and then obviously FA Cup. It's just see what happens. But this team is doing really, really well so far. Spencer, good evening. Haven't seen you here for a wee while, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Heliver says he loves Martinez's shithouse. Yeah, not everyone does, but no, he's a good keeper. He is a very, very good keeper as well. James says same. I can't see him going to Saudi either. I can't. I honestly can't. James, as I've said, I think his family are so happy on Merseyside that I just don't see a way that Salah goes to Saudi. I just can't see it. I just cannot see it. And especially as well, I think Salah now 5 assists this season. I think 6 goals already in all comps. He's obviously got 5 in the Premier League. So yeah, it's going really, really well for Mo as well. Do you think Trent and Van Dijk get contracts too? Fingers crossed that they do. Van Dijk, I think, is the one that I think would probably be the one to go and probably get. Trent, can you replace Trent? That's the thing. It's really, really difficult. And then obviously there's Mo as well. I'd like to think all 3 do get contract extensions, but you just never know. You just never know as well. And that's going to be like a bearing on like most of the season as well. Is can they get like a contract extension? And we'll wait and see. But I hope so. I really, really hope so. Stephen, hello. Hope you're well. I can't wait for the new kit next year. I can't wait for Adidas, mate. I can't wait for Adidas. Let me just say that. Cannot wait for Adidas. Adidas. Honestly, Liverpool fan, we really don't have to win the quad. Just focus on the league and UEFA Champions League. Yeah, absolutely. Or getting a League Cup would be fantastic, like last season. Getting a FA Cup would be fantastic as well. We're still early into the slow era, but as he said in his press conference, we haven't really played anyone sort of big yet. Not played the Arsenals, we've not played the Cities, not played the Chelseas in the moment. So there are some tough games coming up. There are some definitely tough games coming up. Going to Palace at the weekend, we'll win that. We're in a very, very good position going into the international break. We are in a very, very good position going into that, and that would be very, very good to say the very, very least. We need to have a serious conversation about Gravenberch's consistency is ridiculous. Zane, he's just been a player possessed. I think it's the safest thing to say. He has been fantastic, hasn't he? He has just been amazing, amazing, amazing player so far this season, and I'm very very happy to see what he's doing in this Liverpool team as well. Darwin Núñez showed some decent stuff, but he needs to learn the offside ruling quickly. Yes, couple of opportunities tonight where if he arcs his run, then that's a goal. That's a goal at the Anfield Road end. Obviously, they had the goal ruled out, didn't they? Um, it was Delingra. Was it Delingra? I I recognise that name because I recognised him from Toulouse, the other season, and obviously the Europa League. I think he scored home and away against Liverpool as well. So yeah, interesting to say the very very least. We played United at Old Trafford, but to be fair, that's United. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's not talk about Manchester United. Um, let us just focus on the job at hand. Once you've gone through the tougher test, then we'll see where this Liverpool side is. I had you guys for third spot, but again, this could be a tight race. It could well be. It could well be. I think as well, the loss of Rodri is going to be very, very interesting to see how City are going to react. I know they won 4-0 in Slovan Bratislava. To be fair, Celtic beat that team 5-1, and then they lost 7-1 to Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, 7-1. Yeah, 7-7-7-7. Yes, absolutely. The says, to be honest, I'm a little worried about the early kickoff at Selhurst Park. It's always tough to get 3 points there. We always seem to do well there, but we are good. They are good at home. They are. The only thing I can say about Palace, though, they have started very, very sluggishly so far. They've not had a good start to the season so far. I would also say as well that I would say Glasnow's, I wouldn't say he's under pressure, but Palace will be up for that game. They will always be up for that game. That 12:30 Selhurst Park. We won there last season. They won at our place. So we'll see what happens. But for me, that's the game to look forward to the weekend. Is Crystal Palace, definitely. IK. Oh, no, we always seem to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Defence doesn't get spoken in about enough because, bearing in mind, 3 of them were on early cards. Yeah, absolutely, indeed, my friend. 3 of them definitely on yellow cards, and it was, yeah, as I said, that ref was a whiny little man. Let me just say that as well. Just like us, I think Arsenal are also vulnerable. One injury to someone like Odegaard, and I think this title race is really on. Yes, I agree. I think Odegaard is a big loss at the moment for Arsenal as well. I only saw highlights of the Palace game Saturday. First half looked a good team. Second half didn't turn up. But to be fair, James, you did play very, very well in that second half. I don't know why they allowed Dwight McNeil onto his left foot. I think that's one thing I can say about that. Why on earth did they let Dwight McNeil go onto his left foot? To say the very least, but look, that was good. What manager Arne Slot is, by the way, yeah, he has game into Liverpool, and well, barring the puns, slotted in is the safest thing to say. 8 wins out of his first 9 games is incredible. It really, really is as well. Right, we'll go into player ratings because I think I've not done these player ratings for a while. Alisson tonight, happy birthday. Obviously, happy birthday to Alisson, and obviously happy birthday to Roberto Firmino. Alisson 32 and Firmino 33. So yeah, hope they both had a good birthday. Birthday boy Alisson. I think it's safe to say that he was tested a few times tonight. And I've got to say, I do think that he did make some good saves. He did make some very, very good saves, to be honest with you guys. So Alisson, I'm going to give him an 8. I think he was very, very good when he needed to be. made some very, very good saves. So I'm going to give Alisson an 8. Trent, not the best game from Trent, but that pass in the first half, was it to Diaz? Only Trent Alexander-Arnold could probably do that pass. Obviously, we know that Van Dijk was sort of getting balls out to Mo Salah in that first half as well. But yeah, I thought for most of that game, Trent looked a little bit off it. I think as well, him coming off for Bradley to freshen things up was very, very good. I think Bradley had an all right game when he came on as well. But Trent, I'll give a 7. Kanate, despite being on that yellow card, I think Kanate had a good game again tonight. I think he did have a good game. He's obviously gone away and noticed that mistake. By the way, if anyone saw his press conference after the game against Wolves, a bit confused why he didn't get him out of the match. I think it was because of that Wolves mistake. But no, on a yellow card for most of that game, and never put a foot wrong. Never put a foot wrong for me tonight. So I'll give Kanate a 7. I would give him an 8, but obviously he did get a yellow card, so obviously drop a mark down. But I think him and Van Dijk were pretty good tonight. Van Dijk again on a yellow card most of that game, but you've got to say very, very good performance from both Kanate and Van Dijk. So I'll give Kanate and Van Dijk both 7s as well. Robertson again, I think you've got to say 7 again. I have seen a lot of people say that maybe Robbo's time at the club is maybe coming to a potential end. I don't think he's got the legs anymore. I don't think he's got the legs to sort of really go past players. But he's been a phenomenal player for us as Robbo, and I think he has been one of the best left backs in my time, definitely for the club as well. So Robertson, to be fair, all the back four get 7s because they kept clean sheets. Yes, they've obviously been on yellow cards as well, obviously Kanate, Van Dijk, and Robbo. But yeah, I think they were very, very good, all of them. So yeah, we'll wait and see. James has asked, is Robertson still carrying a knock, by the way? Just curious for the upcoming international break. I don't think he is, but it wouldn't surprise me if he maybe gets a rest on Saturday. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. I have done my Palace preview, by the way. That is going out live tomorrow at 7 o'clock. As well, it is a pre-record, but it will be a live stream. So yeah, I'll be in the comments for that as well. So yeah, just to let people know as well. So yeah, Alisson gets an 8, Trent 7, Kanate 7, Van Dijk 7, and then Robbo 7. Gravenberch. Oh my days. This guy is just getting better and better and better and better and better. Yeah, another imperious performance tonight. Really, really good. Some of his play tonight, going past players at will, going past players like they're no there. Really, really just fantastic. Really, really fantastic performance from Gravenberch again. And yeah, look, I think he needs to be really, really careful with himself because he is getting into a momentum where he's just playing week in, week out, and it is really, really good to see. So Gravenberch, this is tricky. I'm going to give Gravenberch a 9. I think, again, he was very, very good as well. MACCA gets his goal, which was a fantastic cross from Salah. I thought he was really good again in the midfield tonight. That's a really, really good midfield three. MACCA, Gravenberch, and Schobel as well. I think you've got to say that all three of them were very, very good. So MACCA for his all-round play, for his goal as well, I'll give him an 8. Szoboszlai, I know he didn't score tonight, but he was putting himself in tackles. He was making up the groundwork. He was really, really covering for his ground. He was really, really good tonight, Szoboszlai. A lot of criticism about him recently, but I've got to say, I do think he played very, very well tonight. So Szoboszlai, I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I'm going to give him an 8. Diaz looked pretty dangerous. He did look pretty dangerous on the left hand side. Um, to be fair, when I'm looking at these sort of ratings that I've been kind of thinking about, I don't think anyone is below a 7 or an 8. Maybe a couple of players maybe are sort of in that ballpark, but yeah, for me, Diaz still very very dangerous. Probably should shoot at times. He should probably shoot. There was one moment where he was going past player after player after player, and then all he has to do is shoot, and he goes for the dream ball to Shobo, and then obviously Salah, and it just didn't come off for him as well. But no, very very good from Diaz. So give Diaz a 7. Nunes, I've got to say, I know Nunes needs to sort of arc his runs to stay on side, but I thought he had a good game. I thought he had a good game tonight. Wasn't quite involved in the second half, I'll say that, but I think he was very, very good in sort of the build-up play. Certainly for the first goal, build-up play to from Gravenberch to Nunes, and obviously Nunes plays into Salah to MACCA, which was very, very good. So Nunes gets a 7. Salah, well, goal and assist. So, who am I giving? This is difficult because I think Salah had a good game, especially with obviously the goal and obviously the assist to MACCA, which is very very good. So I'm going to give him a 9. I'm going to give him a 9. So I'll need you guys to help me. Who's your man of the match? Who is your man of the match? But we'll get into that. Substitutes obviously came on. Tsimikas gets a really, really silly. It wasn't even a yellow card. It wasn't even a yellow card that he got. That should never have been a yellow. Yeah, to be fair, if people are thinking I'm just ranting on about the referee, honestly, if you watch that game back, he was dreadful. He was dreadful tonight. Really, really bad, to say the very, very least. So, yeah, I'm going to Tsimikas, as I've said, 7. Might as well. Gakpo didn't really get into the game almost, but again, solid enough. I think he almost had an opportunity where he was nearly could score, but he was good. He was good when he came on. So he'll get a 7. Jones came on obviously for Szoboszlai, who I think a lot of people have probably were wanting Jones to potentially start at the weekend. Maybe that's now going to go down the plug hole, because I think Sobo deserves a start against Palace. I think he certainly does. So yeah, I'm going to give Curtis a 7 as well. Bradley, not really. Didn't really get involved, so probably not fair on me to give a rating as well. And obviously Jota came on as well, put himself about as well. So yeah, 7. Right, man of the match. So either Gravenberch or Salah. I think you've got to give it to Salah, haven't you? I think you've got to give it to Salah, but I'm just mesmerised by how well Gravenberch is playing right now. I really am. I'm just mesmerised by how he's playing right now. So I'll give Gravenberch man of the match. I'm giving Ryan Gravenberch my man of the match. Let me know your man of the match in the chat as well, and I'll go back up to the comments. Oops, I've just missed a comment. Sorry, Zane. Ali gets an 8, says Zane. Yes, I think Alisson was good tonight. Very, very good tonight. What I like about Slot is he observes who does what and what strengths the players have by they reacting positively. Absolutely. It seems everyone is playing for everybody, and that is a very, very good thing to have when you're a Liverpool Football Club manager as well. I don't really think I've ever seen a new manager come into the Premier and start winning 8 games out of 9 on. He's been fabulous, and Arne Slot. He really has. Um, Ibu really is a funny lad. He is certainly is. Robertson Carrier and all. I don't think he is. I don't think he is, but I wouldn't be too surprised if maybe Simicus comes on for the game against Palace, but you know, obviously. Do you remember we had those weird 45-minute friendlies against Bologna just before the 21-22 season? Yes, I do. I think one was played behind closed doors, wasn't it? It was played in a very secret location. I seem to remember that. Uh, I can vaguely remember that. I can vaguely remember that as well. First game was 2-0, and the second game was 1-0. Yeah, we won both of them. We certainly won both of them as well. But yeah, my man of the match was Ryan Gravenberch. Obviously, if you are watching this on playback, please do let me know your man of the match. Please do let me know your thoughts about the game as well. And obviously, Bologna fans, if there is any Bologna fans who do come in, fair play to you guys. I think you will do well in the Champions League. I think you will get some results. I think you will get some results and maybe be able to qualify. Maybe able to qualify because, as I said, I don't think you should be 13th in Serie A. I just don't think you should be 13th in Serie A as well. So, guys, going to leave it there. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched this evening. I really do appreciate everyone who tunes in to these shows. We are on the road to 3K, as I've said. We are on the road to 3K. Also, check out some of the shorts I've been posting. So there is one about Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher. Please do watch that one. And there is also if you haven't seen it as well, please do check out the Ibu one, why he's not man of the match against Wolves. So yeah, please do take that with consideration. And obviously, as I said, my Palace preview will be out tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So please do get those notifications bells on. I'll be in the live chat. I will be chatting with you guys. So please do let me know your thoughts ahead of the Palace game. I'll go through these last couple of comments and then I will leave. Yeah, they're doing well, aren't they? Another win tonight. No, 4-0 was it against Salzburg? 4-0, I think it was. Cheers, Douglas. Take care, man. Thank you very much. Zane is saying, as Mac Allister injured, people are saying. I don't know. I hope not. I really hope not, to say the very least. And as Philip says, smash the likes, people. Absolutely smash the likes as well. And as Elevator says, take care, everyone. Yes, absolutely as well. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Please remember to hit the like button. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. Also, turn those bell notifications on so you do not miss an upload or a live stream on this channel. I really do appreciate everyone who's tuned in this evening. And as I said, my Crystal Palace Liverpool preview out tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I will be in the live chat. Please do join me at 7 o'clock for that. And should be very good. But enjoy the rest of your evenings. Liverpool are still winning games. And Salah, MACCA, the goal scorers tonight. Good night.